Hello, and welcome to Let's Spend the Night Together Masterworks. The following segment has been selected for your enjoyment. Enjoy.
And this has something to do with the God Emperor Trump, Mr. President.
Czar.
Thank God it's only been 2 years.
Shah.
We got 2 more glorious years left.
Glorious years of.
I'm not tired.
The only
of
thing
winning.
is, I'm gonna. By that time, I'm gonna be sick of winning. I'm gonna want a couple losses by the end of that term.
Yeah, you might be a little tuckered out from all the winning.
He might have to purposely try and pass a law of some sort, but that he doesn't want, just to chill off of the winning for a second.
Yeah, I'll give the Democrats one.
Maybe give them
universal
exactly.
health care.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a big deal.
Shoot them a little something.
Who gives a shit, really? We're talking about Mr. Trump, and I love this because, as always, no matter what Trump says, people will follow him into the fucking hellfires of Sauron or whatever, Mount Doom.
Yes,
and they'll believe whatever type shit that he has to say.
Yeah,
his bombastic nature. All right, so Trump says people
He's got some diehards,
and this is great. This was one of my favorite. Trump says people used to tell him he looked like Elvis Presley. You'll say I'm very conceited. And what I love about this story is that they'll say I'm conceited.
Now, we're laughing because we're looking at a side-by-side comparison. Yeah. We'll go ahead and have that comparison up for you right now on the screen if you're watching this on YouTube.
Yeah. It's kind of like that movie Twins with Schwarzenegger and DeVito.
Go look up a picture of Donald Trump at 30 or 27 or something.
There's babyface,
and
Elvis Aaron Presley,
the king,
and then there's Trump
with no Elvis sandwich in his hand at all. But
he hasn't got to the painkillers and the obesity yet. He's still the king.
And Trump looks like Trump. I mean, he looks a little better there than he does
he's
now.
Just.
But Elvis is he's making heteros. He's turning heteros over to the other side.
Yeah, he's doing it all
easily. Making people question some stuff.
Yeah, not only the men, but the females, too.
What?
Elvis had female fans? It says, President Donald Trump may have missed his calling as an Elvis Presley impersonator. I like this because this is from People magazine, so I try to get in the middle of the road.
Oh, totally.
At the rally in Presley's hometown of, was it Tupelo? Is that what you
Tupelo?
Said? Tupelo?
Is that Uncle Tupelo?
That's Uncle Tupelo.
Jeff Tweedy's band?
Yeah.
Shout out to Jeff Tweedy. We've heard from someone that he listens to the show. So shout out to Jeff. Thanks, Jeff. I love Wilco.
Shout out
projects.
Big ups.
His new solo album's cool. Too,
big dick energy all around. All right, so at the
he
rally,
has a huge dick.
You gotta say, was it Telep? I keep saying Telepo.
Tupelo.
Tupelo. Thank you, Tupelo.
I like how we're starting political too, right?
Yeah, we're starting political, and
this is almost like a Rolling Stone, our other segment.
And it's great because I'm learning how to read.
Really, as we go along.
Yeah. So at the rally,
killing two birds with one stone.
Yeah. So at the rally in his hometown on Monday, Trump, 72, claimed that when he was young.
Yeah.
So he was in
Tupelo,
Mississippi. On Monday, Trump was there doing a rally. He claimed that when he was young, people used to tell him that he bore a resemblance to the late music icon.
Son, you bore a resemblance to another Mississippian like yourself, boy.
That's Mr.
Elvin Harris.
It wouldn't even
Elvin
be
Elvis Aaron. Elvis Aaron Presley.
It would probably be Russian oligarchs or Chinese or somebody just telling Trump anything to get on his good side.
Yeah,
you look like have you ever heard of Elvis?
You're more king. King of
You're a king, just like the king of rock and roll. He's like, everybody's saying that I'm just like the king.
All my friends tell me I look just like the king.
But without the music and the talent.
Oh my god.
And stealing black people's music. He said, I shouldn't say this.
I'm going to steal Elvis's music and make him pay for it. I tried.
And he's gonna perform on the lawn of the White House for free, and he's gonna pay for it. He said, "I shouldn't say this. You'll say I'm very conceited, because I'm not."
but I'm not. But you'll say I am. Even though I'm just as attractive as Elvis Presley.
Yeah, Trump told the crowd as he campaigned for a Republican that you don't know. And I don't care, too, either. But other than the blonde hair, when I was growing up, they said I looked like Elvis. Wait.
Yeah, what?
But
a blonde Elvis?
Mm.
They were more probably like, you look like a scuffed, like, Carl Wilson.
Yeah.
The Beach Boys.
He looks as much as
Brian
it's
Wilson.
like undocumented workers that are like working at the like at the the Hollywood Walk of Fame where you got your Elmo and you're like you're
Trump.
Batman and nobody speaks English, right?
Yeah.
And then you have your blonde Trump there, like that blonde Elvis Trump. That would make sense.
Elvis Trump.
Yeah, I could totally see that.
Takes pictures. Of
yeah.
And
then you got your Black Spider-Man and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's just like, and then there's the
Batman, Superman.
the blonde Elvis there. Okay, so he says, but other than the blonde hair, when I was growing up, they said, I looked like Elvis. You see that? Can you believe it? I always considered that a great compliment.
Well, yeah, but no one ever said it. If they that would be a great compliment. You're right.
Well, that's not true. And it's not that nobody said it. He says it right here, Craig. But other than the blonde hair, when I was growing up, they said I looked like Elvis. Who's the they? I'm starting to believe that Trump, when I hear, people
the people in the mirror, when I look in the mirror.
Yeah, they're saying there's people out there saying these things. And it's like, you're just thinking them. And
they're like, who?
Throwing them out.
Yeah. You say it to someone, they repeat it to you, and you go, really? You heard that? Yes, from you, Mr. President. Oh, well, it must be true.
It must be true.
I wouldn't lie.
Anybody that's still around him is just ask us, sir. What's the name of this town again? I can't.
Tupelo?
Tupelo, thank you.
Uncle Tupelo?
Uncle Tupelo. Now I'll remember it. He says, I'm thrilled to be back in Tupelo, Trump said. I love Tupelo, home of thousands of hard-working American patriots.
This is like that band, and Jeff Tweedy went on to make Wilco. Everybody says I'm like Wilco.
Everybody says I make Jeff Tweedy. Actually, a little better. But I don't mean to boast, but everybody tells me I'm better than Wilco. All the members of Wilco combined. Fuck Jeff Tweedy.
Oh, wow. Mr. President.
Mr. President, please.
Please.
The hardworking American patriots and the proud birthplace of the king of rock and roll, razzle-dazzle, Elvis. Elvis!
Wait, what? He's saying...
He says, so he's talking about the hardworking people there.
Of Tupelo?
Of Tupelo.
That's not where Elvis was born, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it's
him and they were both born there, but then he grew up in Graceland, right?
In Tennessee, right? In Memphis and all that.
Memphis, or
yeah. He's certainly not known for that.
Yeah,
but he said, speaking of the home of thousands of hardworking American patriots.
Oh, yeah.
Beer and football, God bless you, and the proud birthplace of the king of rock and roll, Elvis. Elvis,
damn,
we love you. And then he did the prayer pose, like the Tupac.
Did he?
Yeah, and then he just looked up to heaven and just said, thank you. He mouthed,
thank you. And then he poured out some of his gin and juice on the lawn.
There's more.
Trump.
No, you can't.
45, what you doing? What's 45 up to?
This is for all the homies that we lost, that Saudi Arabia killed. He says, we love Elvis, don't we? Trump added. In fact, we just gave Elvis the Medal of Freedom Award at the White House. And he loves it. He told me from beyond the grave.
Oh, my God. Yeah, he really appreciated it.
We've been doing really important things in my administration, like giving Elvis the Medal of Freedom.
That's one of the only, celebrity or artists that I've heard that he, shouts out that he likes.
Yeah. Well, it's people that can't say that, fuck you to him.
Yeah, I guess so. So he can be like, oh, yeah, I fucking love Elvis.
He said,
he'll say that. But if he's like, oh, one of my favorite rock bands, Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah.
I don't think they like you.
Tom Morello calls me all the time on the phone. He says, Trump, I love what you're doing.
Oh, my God.
all the labor programs and all the tax cuts for the most wealthy people in the country. It's amazing. And then he says, now they do what they told you.
Oh, my God.
He says at the end of the performance, this is Trump, and he's talking about Presley, oftentimes the fans would go so wild. I was there once in Las Vegas at the Hilton, Trump said, at the ceremony.
He was there?
Everybody pissed their pants. It was disgusting.
Oh my god.
Very disrespectful. He said, Trump said at the ceremony, according to the White House transcript, the fans were ripping the place apart, screaming. They were going crazy. So he's just up on
more Elvis.
He's just going off, just talking about
go
Elvis.
Off juice.
Everybody's
and
just,
Elvis was. Donald was sitting there in the crowd, just like, wow, everyone's very excited for this gentleman.
How can I exploit this?
Yeah. I want to do this, but with like hotels and real estate.
Then I'll
be in Home Alone one day.
I'll make the big bucks.
I think Home Alone was his peak.
Yeah, I think he did peak.
Or Home Alone, is it Home Alone 2?
Home Alone 2.
Lost in New York.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Yeah.
Because that cretin Donald Trump is just there. He just slithers out of the elevator.
Slithers out.
Okay, and then he says, and they announced...
What does he tell him? Just like, watch out for Michael Jackson. Have a nice day.
Yeah. I already went...
Because you know it's like advice, right? He said something.
I think he said like something about the prostitute that he just slept with.
Trust your gut.
If you go up to the fourth floor, I already wore her out, big guy. Just go finish her off.
4th floor, room 431.
Don't worry. She's a Russian. She doesn't even speak English. She just got into the country today. Really exciting.
Oh. So excited to be in the country.
Well, I got to scram.
Oh my God.
I got to return some videotape.
Donald Trump is American Psycho.
Yeah. So this is Trump's still going, right? He's still at the podium. People are
He's still on his go-off juice.
MAGA!
MAGA, yeah.
And he said, and so he's still talking about Elvis, right? And he said, and they announced Elvis has left the house, which it's left the building.
Isn't it supposed to be the building?
How does he fuck that up? That's like the most
Donald has exited a house of some sort.
Elvis has left and gone somewhere.
Oh my God!
And then they announced Elvis has left they left the house. See, I'm so used to saying it the right way. Elvis has left the house. Elvis. If they didn't say
Donald has left the House of Representatives. Like, nice one, Prez.
Yeah. This guy's awesome. Elvis has left the house. Elvis. If they didn't say that, I think I'd still be there. Trump said.
He wanted to just stay there and just rock
If
out.
he didn't, he's saying, he's letting everybody there know that if somebody over the PA hadn't alerted him that indeed Elvis had left the house, then Trump would have just stood there.
Trump would have just kept like
for the rest of his
entertaining the crowd.
Yeah. That would have been it. They said maybe I wouldn't be here, but they had to do that. Elvis has gone.
What the fuck is
Elvis has left.
Oh my! He's left this earth. His mortal coil. He slipped loose. His mortal coil. Whatever the fuck.
He's left this temporal world.
The physical, tangential world.
What I love at the end of this article too is that they clarify with us that in fact the famous phrase was Elvis has left the building. In case you didn't know.
Yeah. So he did fuck it up.
Yes. Of course he did. All right.
Oh my God. He is pretty much.
He's the prez for a reason, man.
Yeah.
He's playing 4D chess. We're all catching up.
Oh my God.
This is underwater 4D backgammon.
Oh God.
Trump knows what he's doing. Everything that comes out of his fucking mouth is solid gold.
Yeah. He's on that MAGA juice.
He's on that MAGA juice.
It's a weird world we live in, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very exciting.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be back after this.
Fuck.